Hello my yarny honeybees, and welcome to my Yarn Hollow. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, and that means it's Work in Progress Wednesday. At the top of this video, I am going to make some admissions and apologize. For some reason, even though I am the one who edits my videos, and I could physically see on the screen that I was recording with one audio track, it didn't compute to me that that would have an effect on the final video, and I spent so long trying to figure out why it was so quiet, only to realize that because of the mistake I made, only the left audio track recorded for the vast majority of my videos, meaning only your left speaker or left earbud was picking up sound. I am very embarrassed. I still don't know how I'm going to handle that. I have two impulses. One is to fix each and every video and re-upload them, labeled re-uploads of course, so that if you don't want to watch an old video, you don't have to, but so that going forward, my videos are fully accessible. As much as I'd like to write it off as a rookie YouTuber mistake, I probably will correct it at some point in the future. I must admit, I have been trying to do my best to stick to just stash busting and my current works in progress and not starting anymore, but that can lead to other things like retail therapy. We'll talk about that in a second, but the more exciting news is I got a package in the mail from my auntie, and while that's not abnormal, my auntie is very thoughtful and she sends me little gifts all the time. This particular mail was a bar of dark chocolate and a very beautiful card with a sunflower on the front. And that just tickled me because even though she is part of my family and she sends me things all the time, it was directly related to one of my YouTube videos, and so I'm going to count it as my first subscriber Happy Mail. I also bought this beautiful metalwork pendant from my friend over at itsvera.com and the Etsy shop by the same name. You can't see it from here, but I will put a close-up picture of it in. It has little honeybees all over it, so I can keep my honeybees near my heart, always. It was really serendipitous. I couldn't believe it. I had just gotten finished buying 4 additional crochet rings to do a future giveaway, and the very next thing she posted was this necklace, and I was like, are you kidding me? It has honeybees on it. So I had to have it. And then this is my new friend Emily. I purchased her because I wanted 1-day shipping from Amazon, and the item I wanted was only $7, so I had to get to $35. Somehow I treated myself to a plushie. It's a cat, it's a unicorn. I can relate to those things. And I just love her. And she is named Emily after my grandmother, not everyone's favorite badass lawyer and legal commentator on YouTube, even though that would have been a good namesake too. I also received my new hat in the mail from Ginger at Yarn Geek. See her cute label there that says Yarn Geek. I am so pleased by this hat. It is my absolute favorite colors. It's sparkly, it's warm, it's soft. I couldn't wait to wear it. It literally leapt out of the envelope and onto my head to cuddle with it. Thank you, Ginger. I know I bought this hat, but it feels so special that it could have been a gift. And I really appreciate it. Ginger is one of the yarn hookers, and all of their links are down below in the description box. I'm participating in their hashtag Bust Your Stash 2022 challenge, and they are sweet and welcoming. Everybody has fun in their community, so I encourage you to stop by to any of their lives. They are wonderful. This is the beginning of the Dahlia crop top, which is a tutorial by Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches. She is a wonderful educator and she is funny. I love her videos. I love watching her yarn hauls. I learn a lot from them. I like her taste in yarn. I trust her taste in yarn. So this is Premier Hipster cotton, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. This colorway is called Roller Skates, and as you can see, it's not much of a crop top just yet. It's really just proto poncho or a frill. I had trouble getting into this particular work in progress. It's one of my problem pieces. It's been sitting for months, waiting for me to decide if I'm going to fix it, frog it, or forget it. I think I'd like to finish it soon. I'm going to set this aside and finish it maybe after one of my other whips is complete. The link to Cinnamon Stitches channel and the video tutorial is down below. I have just a small update on my V-stitch scarf. I worked a few inches of it today, basically just to say that I did it, but I'm getting there. This remnant ball from the raspberry cloud cake that I made 2 hats from is slowly getting smaller. It is just truly deliciously soft and buttery. I can't wait to wear this, probably with this black tank top. It's really just so squishy and lovely. Have I mentioned how much I want Yarnspirations to bring back cloud cakes already? Because I feel like I haven't mentioned that recently. And I need to be clear that Yarnspirations is welcome to bring back the Karen cloud cakes anytime they want. I have 2 more cakes of the Mandala Ombre in the color Zen after I finish up the one I'm using now. It's not quite big enough to be a throw yet. I'm hoping that one of these last 2 will really square it off and make it a nice large throw. But if not, I will order probably 3 more. People have really liked this one. It surprises me because it's quite simple, and a lot of people seem to think it's moss stitch, but it's not. This is front post double crochet and back post double crochet alternating. And then when I turn my work, I do the opposite of what I did before. So it's got the same look as moss stitch because essentially it is, but it's using front post and back post double crochet instead of single crochet to accomplish that look. I will link the video that I used as inspiration for the winter mint blanket down below because it is super easy. It is a beginner's tutorial. It was considered and intended that way by the author and creator who made the video. I don't feel that it is too challenging to offer up to a beginner at all. It may get a little bit repetitive if they choose to do a whole blanket, but it will be very pretty and it will be satisfying, and they will have worked on a skill that they can improve their tension and speed. Those are all valuable skills, and I think that makes up for how repetitive the stitch can be after a while. And last but definitely not least, we have my giant granny square. And I am very excited about this granny square. I really love it a lot. I love the colors. I am really enjoying using the hook size I'm using, and my only concern is that the sides are ending up just a bit roughly, and I hope that the woman I asked to do all of my laundering and blocking for me can maybe block it out and cover up some of its flaws. But even if it doesn't end up being a perfectly flat blanket, I knew that going into it, that I wasn't willing to frog things back and correct stitch counts to get it perfectly flat. And I will be honest with you, I think it looks pretty a bit roughly. And when it is larger and the ruffles either, stiffen out or get more intense, I think that will be pretty too. So that's my granny square blanket, and I have been posting short crochet with me videos set to music so that you can relax and just enjoy watching somebody crochet, having somebody in the same room with you doing a quiet craft can be incredibly soothing. And so I want to provide that to people if I can. And to be perfectly honest with you, if this blanket ends up roughly, it will be a little roughly. If my mother does not snatch this from my hot little hands as soon as it's done, because it is purple and green and all of her colors. I know that there's a cancer patient or an elderly person in a home that would be just thrilled to have a beautiful blanket with pretty ruffled edges, and it wouldn't mind one bit. I think that's what I'm going to do if nobody in my family claims this blanket as their own. I will give it to charity. I'm actually quite looking forward to what I can do with the rest of my seemingly endless stash of Karen Simply Soft. Since I last updated, I have added 12 rounds of granny clusters to that blanket, and 6 2-row stripes of each color, and I just love the look of it. I can't wait to see how it looks when it's done. If I am feeling energetic and well today, I plan to jump on some Work in Progress Wednesday live streams and chat with new friends about their current creations. Look for me to send out a video short as a notification, and probably some tweets to say whose house I'm visiting and when that will be. As always, I will thank my gracious hosts and link back to their streams later, if that is something I do. Dear YouTube, AOL had a Locate Buddy feature more than 20 years ago. Do you think maybe we could work something out so I can follow my favorite creators into other people's live streams without going through extreme measures to get that information? Is that a thing maybe? Just asking. Comment down below if you have a Work in Progress Wednesday video, Instagram, or live stream that you'd like for me to check out, and I will encourage the other honeybees to go check each other out, go see what beautiful creations are coming out of the honeybee community. That would make me so happy. Please, if you drop your Instagram name in the comments, just your name, not the whole link, or YouTube will filter your comment. Be sweet to each other, be kind to yourself, stretch, hydrate, sit in a good position, and craft wisely. Bye, honeybees. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. I'm on Instagram at Sunflower_Fiber_Faerie and Twitter at Fiber Faerie YT. Thank you for stopping by Sunflower's Creative Showcase in Crochet. And remember, honeybee, have a wonderful day.